Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. Around 300 members are without power in Jackson County after winter weather caused widespread power outages. A representative for Jackson Electric Cooperative said work will continue until power is restored, and more outages may occur as the weather gets colder. Jackson County Emergency Management also posted on its Facebook page that a heated shelter was opened up for community members Friday at the Ho-Chunk Nation District 1 Community Center in Black River Falls. Emergency Management said in its post that the shelter is slated to be open as widespread outages continue.
Well, we had another round of snow push its way through the Coulee region. Take a look here at the radar scan. You can see some snow falling still just south of Eau Claire, north of La Crosse, and across our southern zones. We're seeing some snow at this hour. Take a look at the highs for today. Hey, we were in the teens and 20s. It was chilly. Nonetheless, Winona made it to 27. Eau Claire, you were at 26. Same story in La Crosse. Viroqua, you made it to 23. Prairie du Chien made it to 24 degrees. Outside right now, again, we're seeing temperatures in the teens and 20s. Upper teens towards Black River Falls, 23. Ladysmith, 18. Eau Claire, 19. Winona, 14 is the current temperature in Decorah. But again, you factor in that wind chill. Oh yeah, it's cold. Down to 2 in Decorah, 6 in La Crosse, 9 Winona, 6 in Red Wing, 7 in Eau Claire. So again, if you have any plans tonight, make sure you have the free News 8000 First Warn weather app on your device to receive the latest information. Now, Emily, coming up in the First Warn forecast, oh, it's going to change. We are dropping those temperatures. The question is, how low will we go? I'll have that answer in the First Warn forecast in a few minutes. Over to you.
All right, thank you, Eric. Well, parents are not supposed to bury their children. A River Falls mom buried all 3 of her daughters after they were brutally murdered by their father. It's been 10 years since Amara, Sophie, and Cecilia's deaths. Over that time, Jessica Peterson has learned how to cope with her grief. She went to therapy. She became a public speaker to her story and her girls' stories. And this November, she released her memoir, Thistles and Thorns. Peterson says she wrote the book because she wants the world to know about the girls, and she wants to help others, which also helps her cope.
It hurts every day, but part of that survival is, building a life that I loved as much as the one I lost, and really reaching out to people and letting them know that tragedies happen. And if I can help one person see a way through their own tragedy or their own grief, then it's all worth it. We all have these broken bits of us, and some of those broken bits are actually what make us more beautiful.
Thistles and Thorns is an Amazon #1 new release. It's available as an ebook and in hard copy. Peterson is holding speaking and book signing events, and you can connect with her and order a copy of her book online. We'll post a link at news8000.com. The House January 6th committee will meet next week to finalize their work investigating the Capitol riot. CBS's Bradley Blackburn has the details.
The House Select Committee has been laying out its evidence in public for months, connecting the dots between former President Trump and the attack on the Capitol on January 6th.
The central cause of January 6th was one man, Donald Trump, whom many others followed. None of this would have happened without him.
Now, the Associated Press and Politico report the committee could soon vote to recommend the Justice Department pursue criminal charges against Trump. At least 3 charges are reportedly on the table: insurrection, obstruction of an official proceeding, and conspiracy to defraud the U.S. government.
I think members have become convinced that there's value in it.
The committee's decision could be announced publicly Monday. It would be up to the Justice Department to formally pursue charges, but a criminal referral by the committee could add political pressure. Earlier this year, Trump ally Steve Bannon was convicted after the committee recommended prosecution for failing to comply with a congressional subpoena. Other Trump allies could now also face criminal referrals, including former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani.
The committee has been under tremendous time pressure. They are going to be dissolved with the new Congress, which starts on January 3rd.
The committee is also expected to release its final 8-chapter report on its investigation with hundreds of pages of findings. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Nearly 1,000 defendants have been charged so far for their actions on January 6th. This week, one high-profile rioter, Doug Jensen, was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Families looking to celebrate the holiday season are in luck this weekend. Hans Meyer and friends are hosting their annual family Christmas concert tomorrow. He'll be playing plenty of holiday favorites and some original children's songs, joined with special guests from the region. It's all happening at 1 in the afternoon tomorrow at Leo and Leona's. You and your family can get your tickets at the door. Onalaska School District staff are working together to help feed our community. Staff boxed up and distributed holiday meals this weekend. It's an annual holiday tradition made possible by donations from staff and outside helpers. And get this, it helps out nearly 100 area families. 70 cadets from the Wisconsin National Guard Challenge Academy graduated today. The Challenge Academy helps reshape the lives of at-risk youth, and it also teaches them self-confidence and character. Plus, after graduation, the cadets get matched with a mentor. The program's director says it's all about helping cadets meet their goals.
We help them, guide them on their goal, whatever goal that might be. If they want to join the employment world, if they want to go to college, if they want to join the military, whatever that is, we help them with that goal.
The next class starts up in a month on January 25th. If you're interested in signing up your teen, we'll post a link for you at news8000.com. And the cadets were not the only ones walking across the stage today. Viterbo University held their winter commencement. 102 undergraduate students and 32 graduate students graduated. Viterbo's president says winter commencement is an exciting time on campus.
Obviously, around the Christmas holidays, there's a lot of joy, love, sense of hope. Students are getting ready to go on midterm break, so there's just a lot of excitement.
Beyond students, there was plenty to celebrate today. Mary Ellen Stolder, the Dean of the College of Nursing and Health, was honored with the title of Professor Emeritus. Honoring America's bravest during the holidays, members from the La Crosse Composite Squadron placed wreaths on more than 150 grave sites of fallen veterans at Woodlawn Cemetery this morning. The cemetery honored the dedication of veterans and remembered their sacrifices. One service member says honoring all vets and educating the public about their sacrifices is important.
There's still thousands, hundreds upon thousands of wreaths across the United States that we haven't been able to cover yet. So the more that we can do this every year, that's the mission, is get every grave of a fallen soldier covered.
The local Civil Air Patrol Squadron has participated in wreaths across America since 2013. Coming up on News 8 Now at 10, Santa Claus is coming to town. We catch up with Santa Claus in the town of Campbell and in downtown La Crosse, how those community traditions are helping spread holiday cheer later. But first up, it's the season of giving, advice for treating servers to a little extra this holiday season. That's up next. We'll be right back.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
This weekend, it's Hy-Vee's Big Pop Sale, Friday through Sunday, featuring 6-packs of your favorite Pepsi products, just $1.99. You heard that right, 6-packs for only $1.99. Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Cherry Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Mug Root Beer, Sierra Mist, Orange Crush, and more. This weekend, all just $1.99 a 6-pack. Get your holiday guests their favorite drinks. 6 packs of Pepsi products, only $1.99, and only at Hy-Vee.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's last-minute gift sale is going on now. Finish your holiday shopping for less with great gifts at even better prices for everyone on your list. Like this West Bend popcorn popper, just $24.99. These women's Columbia fleece styles, only $34.99. Save $80 on this DeWalt drill driver and impact kit. And select Blaine's brand dog chews or buy one, get one free. Plus, Blaine's Farm and Fleet gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The holidays are a time for giving, and that includes tipping your servers. Elise Preston takes a look at who you should tip and how much this holiday season.
Kelly Greer is gift shopping for friends and family, but other people in her life are getting cash.
Who is it that you tip for holidays?
The garbage carrier, the mail carrier, pretty much anyone who, my nail salon tech, anybody who services me and helps me out throughout the year.
A new survey finds more people plan to give holiday tips this year, showing gratitude to everyone from housekeepers to teachers to trash collectors. But those tips are expected to be smaller, some by a few dollars, while childcare providers could see half the amount from last year.
I think it has a lot to do with inflation. People want a tip, they want to show this appreciation, but they may not have as much money to go around.
Ted Rossman from Bankrate says $20 is a good starting point for many services, but it's a personal decision.
You mentioned that it could be awkward. How do you avoid the awkwardness when doing a holiday tip?
I think one way to limit the awkwardness is to talk to friends, family, neighbors, see what they're doing, see what's customary.
Some people can't necessarily accept cash tips. What is the workaround for that?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like the Postal Service, for example, they frown upon cash tips. They're okay with gifts worth $20 or less per occasion. A gift card seems okay.
Rossman says a gift or tip this time of year is a nice way to say thanks and may also provide motivation for better work in the future. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
So out of all of the age groups surveyed, millennials are most likely to give larger tips. Coming up on News 8 Now this weekend, the holiday season is the perfect time to catch up with family and treat yourself. But doctors say it's important to stick with your routines. We'll have those details coming up. And Eric will have your forecast right up next.
Never have I ever toured in a rock band.
Yep, I play a mean air guitar.
Never have I ever burned a holiday dinner.
I have no reservations about making reservations.
Never have I ever put literally every single item in our store on sale, even the items that never go on sale. Every item? Oh, come on.
Join us now through December 24th for our never on sale sale. Only at Rogers and Hollins.
Look! It's easy to say things. Anyone can do that.
Look closer.
Meaning what you say, that's a little harder. And a little harder to find. But at US Cellular, when we say you get unlimited data for $29.99 per line, we don't mean only if you get 4 lines. We mean $29.99 per line, even 1. Plus, every plan is price protected for every customer.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
Come celebrate the 28th annual Rotary Lights display at Riverside Park. 3 million lights, live nativity, ice rink, and much more. Bring a non-perishable food item. Purpose of the Rotary Lights is to feed the hungry of the Cooley region. Ring in the new year with the La Crosse Skyrockers New Year's Eve fireworks display from the top of Grandad Bluff. Catch the early bird show at 6 p.m. and the main show at midnight.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Why pay extra to ship and wait 2 days or more when you can pick it up for free today at Blaine's Farm and Fleet? Shop boots and clothing, housewares, snacks, pets, gifts, and everything else you need. It's easy. Just place your order online at farmandfleet.com or on our mobile app, then pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru. Shop online and drive through at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Plus, same-day local delivery is now available.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
There are still too many bad burgers out there. So Arby's is running that Wagyu Steakhouse burger back. Arby's, we have the meat.
Dude, you coming? Because the only thing dripping should be your style. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. With Alka-Seltzer Plus cold and flu relief. Also try for Fizzy Fast cough relief.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today.
The deadly toll of the opioid epidemic and the flu continues to sweep the nation. Michael George has a look at the week's top health stories.
And close your mouth.
It was another week of high flu activity across the country. The Centers for Disease Control says cases may be declining in some areas, but so far this season there have been at least 15 million illnesses, 150,000 hospitalizations, and more than 9,000 deaths from flu. The opioid epidemic is killing young Americans at an alarming rate. According to the CDC, overdose deaths have increased by 94% since 2019 among people between the ages of 14 and 18. Most of those deaths involved illegally manufactured fentanyl. And a new study confirms that long COVID can be deadly. A government report finds more than 3,500 people have died from illnesses related to the lingering effects of the virus. The authors say that number is probably an undercount. Those are some of the week's top health stories. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Sticking to a healthy routine can be challenging, especially with the holidays coming up. Though you may want to spend extra hours wrapping gifts and catching up with family, Mayo Clinic health system doctors say disrupting your routine can have a negative impact on your health and spoil holiday fun.
That'll lead to you feeling better during the day, not being tired, and being able to really jump into all the activities that the holidays might have to offer for you.
Doctors also recommend finding a way to exercise for 150 minutes each week.
Here's a live look at CityCam. You can see we have mostly cloudy skies. The snow is still falling across the Cooley region. Outside right now, look at this temperature. 19 degrees. You have cloudy skies at the airport. But with the wind out of the west at 13 miles per hour, it feels like 6. That's the number you want to dress for if you have any plans for the overnight hours. Numbers for today made it to 26, but notice when we hit that. 12:02 this morning, the temperatures fell throughout the day. We had that temperature of 19. That was at 5:40 this evening. 32 and 17 is where we should be for this time of year. All right, let's dive into it tomorrow, shall we? We'll see that mixed precipitation, continued travel concerns. Yeah, they're going to be a main threat. Temperatures will be in the teens. Winds will be out of the south at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. That mixed precipitation chance, though, that's going to be in the early morning hours. I think we're going to stay mostly cloudy throughout the day. You can see it right there. That temperature of 14 by the noon hour, 14 by the 4 o'clock hour. And then by the 8 o'clock hour, yeah, we're going to go down to a chilly 8 degrees. In terms of the next 8 days, Monday, look at that high, 22 degrees. After that, it just drops. We go to 12 by Wednesday, 3 for a high by Friday, 14 as we go into your Sunday. So the radar scan right now, again, we have scattered showers across portions of the area, especially portions of Trempealeau County, go up towards portions of Jackson County, southern Eau Claire County, seeing some snow as we speak, and then across portions of the southern zones. You can see just to the north over towards the extreme northeastern Allamakee County seeing some snow at this hour. So here's the setup. We'll go ahead and dive into the forecast. So we're on the back end of that low pressure system now we've been talking about all week. You can see the low right here. As we get on the back end of this, it's shifting that wind, and boy, oh boy, is it causing that temperature to drop, not just here, but this time next week, a lot of places across the eastern 48 will be seeing temperatures well below normal. So let's time everything out with Sky Tracker. Again, mostly cloudy skies for your Sunday, maybe a stray shower or two in the morning hours, but then the snow chances really start to ramp up as we go into the 9 o'clock time frame. Highs on Sunday, there you go, only in the teens, single digits towards Rochester, 10 in Preston, 18 in Prairie du Chien. Then we take a look here at Sunday going into your Monday. Again, that snow chance really starts to pick up. By 9 o'clock Monday, we'll see temperatures in the teens and 20s. Let's talk about next week, because we're going to see another upper level low push its way through, and you can see this big dip in the jet stream. When this happens, when we get on the back end of this, it's going to allow those temperatures to drop substantially. We're going to go into the single digits on the high end. Matter of fact, the next 8 days, we go to 16 for Tuesday, 12 for Wednesday, 10 for Thursday. How about a nice chilly 3 on Friday, 7 for Saturday, and Christmas Day, Emily? It looks like right now we'll see mostly cloudy skies with a temperature of a nice, warm 14 degrees. So the bottom line, no matter how you slice and dice it, definitely bundle up.
Seeing that single digit makes me sad. But anyway, after the break, hear from Badger running back Braylon Allen and his thoughts on the new coaching staff and the largest comeback in NFL history. Great news for me. The Vikings got the win, but it wasn't an easy task. Kate is in next with the highlights.
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is not just for families.
It's also the chillin' with the crew pack in a pound. For just 19 bucks, this deal's tough to beat, no matter who you call family. The family pack in a pound, only at Taco John's.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
It shouldn't take a storm of biblical proportions to find out who you can count on. It shouldn't take a 4-foot diameter oak tree in your kitchen to find out who you can trust. It shouldn't take the worst to bring out our best. But sometimes it does. And that's the silver lining.
This weekend, it's Hy-Vee's Big Pop Sale, Friday through Sunday, featuring 6-packs of your favorite Pepsi products, just $1.99. You heard that right, 6-packs for only $1.99. Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Cherry Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Mug Root Beer, Sierra Mist, Orange Crush, and more. This weekend, all just $1.99 a 6-pack. Get your holiday guests their favorite drinks. 6 packs of Pepsi products, only $1.99, and only at Hy-Vee.
Feliz Navidad. Light up the season with Nachos Navidad. Feliz Navidad. From the bottom of our hearts, happy holidays from Taco John's.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
Well, it was the only NFL game on at noon earlier today, so I'm sure many of you saw. The Minnesota Vikings complete the largest comeback in NFL history. They trailed by 33 at halftime, but in the second half, it was a completely different story. The defense was getting stops, the offense was making plays, and the Vikings pulled it out in overtime. But enough with the talking, let me show you. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is, US Bank Stadium always rocking with the Minnesota fans. First quarter, Vikings punting it away, but it's blocked by the Indianapolis special teams. They're going to catch it here and return this one all the way in for the score. What a disaster. Now Minnesota down 23-0. Cousins dropping back, and oh no, that's picked off. Ran all the way back for the pick six. Minnesota trails 33-0 at halftime. Third quarter, Cousins finding KJ Osborne on the out route, and the Vikings are finally on the board to start the second half. Now a minute to go in the third quarter. A handoff to CJ Ham, and he punches it in. Vikings now down 22. Start of the fourth quarter. Cousins finding Justin Jefferson on the out route, and Jettas is through. It's 36-21, and I think you know where we're going with this. Third and goal, play action. Cousins hits Adam Thielen in the end zone. It's now 36-28. Vikings can tie it with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Just over 2 minutes to go. Dalvin Cook on the wide receiver screen. He hits a hole, and Dalvin Cook is going to go all the way in. Finally tackled into the end zone. It doesn't matter. It's a touchdown for the Vikings. 2-point conversion is good. We're in overtime. 7 seconds on the clock, and Greg Joseph gives the Vikings the lead and the win. A 33-point comeback, the largest in NFL history, and it means the Vikings are NFC North champions.
We set a goal to win this division. At the very beginning of training camp, we have not talked about anything else besides winning the division. We knew how important that would be for our organization and our team.
You know, I think the fact the fans stayed to the end and provided so much energy is a big deal. There was one time where they were doing the Skol chant, and I was surprised that they were still in it the way they were.
Kirk Cousins, gotta love Kirk Cousins' suit there. He said his wife dressed him. Gotta love that. So it's the largest comeback in NFL history, down 33 points at halftime, but it doesn't matter. Cousins finished with 460 yards, 4 touchdowns, and it was KJ Osborne who led Minnesota in receiving with 157 yards. But Justin Jefferson, for the 9th time this season, also had more than 100 as well. Everybody on the offense had a good day when you make a comeback like that. Now here's a quick reminder. Packers are off tomorrow, and they'll be playing against the Los Angeles Rams for Monday Night Football. It's a game that they should win, but with the way the season's gone, you never know. Instead, for tomorrow's football action, we'll have Argentina taking on France in the World Cup Finals. And in Badger news, Wisconsin running back Braylon Allen returned to his hometown of Fond du Lac to visit the Boys and Girls Club and even help provide them with some free meals as a part of his partnership with Outback Steakhouse. Now, Allen has been rumored to be heading to the transfer portal, but since the hiring of new head coach Luke Fickell, Allen has debunked those rumors and plans to stay at Wisconsin. And after meeting with his new coach, he's excited.
I think he's an amazing person. Definitely, the type of guy that I think a lot of people would love to play for, including myself. And, that's kind of the vibe that I got from him really early through our early conversations. So the first impressions were great, and as well as the rest of the coaching staff that I've met. Just great people, and I'm looking forward to what we can do.
All right, it's only one game, and many players on both teams are either transferring out or opting out of the bowl game, so it might feel a little different, but this is the first taste we'll have of the Luke Fickell era. 10 days from now, the Badgers and Oklahoma State will square off in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Can't wait for that. That's all for sports, and we'll be right back.
Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals on your favorite Toyotas. Best stocking stuffer ever.
Get 3.49% APR for 48 months on many of your favorite Toyota models. Toyota, let's go places.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's last-minute gift sale is going on now. Finish your holiday shopping for less with great gifts at even better prices for everyone on your list. Like half off this screwdriver set with rack, just $19.99. Get a Presto Pizza Pizzazz, only $44.99. Kids Under Armour activewear is 25% off, and all Duke Cannon bar soaps are $2 off. Plus, Blaine's Farm and Fleet gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
You didn't live this strong, this long, to get put on the shelf like a porcelain doll. But 1 out of 2 women over 50 will suffer a fracture from osteoporosis. You should know you can build new bone with Evenity for postmenopausal women with osteoporosis at high risk for fracture. Ask your doctor if you can do more than just slowing down bone loss with Evenity. Want stronger bones? Then build new bone. Evenity can help in just 12 months. Evenity is proven to reduce spine fracture risk by 73%.
Evenity can increase risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from a cardiovascular problem. Do not take Evenity if you have low blood calcium or are allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions and low blood calcium have occurred. Tell your doctor about jawbone problems, as they have been reported with Evenity, or about pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred.
Don't let a break put you on a shelf. Talk to your doctor about building new bone with Evenity.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each Butterburger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
My favorite time of year is finally here. Toyotathon is on. Who's crafty?
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. Toyota, let's go places.
Santa Claus is spreading holiday cheer in the town of Campbell. Santa and his elves met with kids today, gave out gifts, and learned all about their Christmas wishes. This Santa in particular has been helping out since 1997.
I like Christmas, and not only do I do it for that reason, I don't only know that it's kids that maybe can't afford and will not have a Christmas, so I try to help them.
This event is Santa's own project. Volunteer elves come along to help make the toys, of course, and businesses across the community help make those gifts from Santa possible. And Santa has been busy. In downtown La Crosse, Santa and Mrs. Claus are also bringing the magic to you. During the holiday season, you can also find Santa and his wife in the windows of Duluth Trading Company on 4th Street. If you haven't seen them yet, they're bringing a bit of old school cheer to the season. Santa says that in the old days, department stores used to have big decorated storefronts.
In a way, that kind of got lost with malls, and we have tried to create a window here that is reminiscent of the 50s and 60s.
One final look at the next 8 days. We have temperatures in the teens for Sunday, upper teens, low 20s for Monday, back into the teens for Thursday, single digits for Friday and Saturday. Christmas Day, we go to 14 degrees. The bottom line, bundle.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Get Hy-Vee's best deals of the year this Friday through Sunday. Get bacon for just $1.99. That's Hormel Black Label Bacon, just $1.99. And 10 Hy-Vee brats for just $10. Only $1 each and only at Hy-Vee.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright. Come in and choose from a great in-stock selection of vehicles, or simply place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in. Plus, hundreds of vehicles are arriving daily, just in time for the holidays. Now, for a limited time, get up to $1,000 bonus cash on most in-stock Ford vehicles. Hurry in. See your Northland Ford dealer today.
Why pay extra to ship and wait 2 days or more when you can pick it up for free today at Blaine's Farm and Fleet? Shop boots and clothing, housewares, snacks, pets, gifts, and everything else you need. It's easy. Just place your order online at farmandfleet.com or on our mobile app, then pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru. Shop online and drive through at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Plus, same-day local delivery is now available.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
If you already know that a blend of tender, marbled Wagyu beef makes the best burger, good for you. Arby's Wagyu Steakhouse Burger is back. You beef genius? Arby's, we have the meat.
Losing a loved one is difficult. Remember the good times and life accomplishments of those who have passed by visiting the news8000.com obituaries page. Brought to you by Celebration of Life Events at Celebrations on the River.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Stock up for the holidays this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee canned green beans, just 39 cents. And Hy-Vee corn, just 39 cents. Get up to 12 cans of Hy-Vee corn or green beans for your holiday recipes. Only 39 cents each, only at Hy-Vee.
Winter's here. You know it. I know it. And they know it. It's one of the reasons we live here. We love this season. But we also know it's no joke. And when it comes to staying safe and ahead of the storm, turn to the team that warns you first. It's right there in the name. Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl and the First Warn Team. On air, in your hand, or online. Count on First Warn Weather. Right here on News 8 Now.
All right, we're going to hear from Santa one more time. So he's been busy. In downtown La Crosse, Santa and Mrs. Claus are bringing the magic to you. During the holiday season, you can find Santa and his wife in the windows of Duluth Trading Company on 4th Street. So they're bringing a bit of old school cheer to the season. Santa says in the old days, department stores used to have big decorated storefronts.
In a way, that kind of got lost with malls, and we have tried to create a window here that is reminiscent of the 50s and 60s.
Corn and cranberries. They say grandparents love pointing out all of the old toys that they used to have in the windows. So if you'd like to give them a wave, you can find them in the window on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday through Saturday from 4 to 7 in the evening.
One final look at the next 8 days. We have temperatures in the teens for Sunday, upper teens, low 20s for Monday. Back into the teens for Thursday, single digits for Friday and Saturday. Christmas Day, we go to 14 degrees. The bottom line, bundle up.
kind of going away. Let's hope that's not true because
I know.
those kids need to see Santa in the mall. It's the best.
I agree. It was so much fun. It's like so magical. I feel like, especially when you see him.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
Also, based on Eric's forecast, early in the week will be the best time to go see them because they're in the window. You have to look at them through. Yeah. Okay, well, that's my plans for next week. Thank you so much for watching News 8 Now. We hope to see you right back here again tomorrow night.